Yo guys, today's video we're gonna cover the importance, like how to get relief from the emotional attachments that gets into your way when you're facing the pornographic urges. So long shorts, yesterday when I hanged out yesterday with my mom to get some grocery for Ramadan. By the way, today is the first day of Ramadan in Morocco. I went with my mom. We bought some grocery things, and when we left, the drivers, like the taxi drivers, were so full that we need to split up. So my mom and mom's sister went alone, and I went alone. When I went alone, I saw my closest friend. Shout out to Sim Mohammed Marati, with a friend of his, and it felt like jealousy, to be honest. Like, even though we didn't plan to hang out that day, but just the fact that I saw him with another person just felt like cheating, just felt like cheating on somebody. Like, even though it is not, obviously, but it's not about that. I had some envy on his friend because he was closest to my best friend rather than me, something like that. But basically, long short, it was my wounds in my past that made those compounding feelings compound, and to make me explain them as a envy on them and to feel better about myself. But it is not, because it's all the time a cause and effect issue, not a something happened without no fucking explanation. Because I can remember vividly when I was younger, like all my life, like I'm 17, and in all of my life before I really had any friends, like literally when I was 4 or 5 years old, my biggest fear was to feel like I'm left over, to basically, like, I hate it. Like, I feel pain on my balls and my stomach when I think about, like, a group of friends are hanging out without me, and you as structured you are, if you were afraid of that thing, it will happen to you all the time. Because I can remember when I was between 15 up to 10 years old, all of my friends were like the group friends, the fake friends. They were, how I'm gonna say it, hanging out without me, especially that one group of friends, like 2021, 2023, where they hanged out, and I was in the group, of the chats. Like, we usually report to each other when we're gonna hang out to do something or to just have fun. They didn't only fucking created a group separated of mine so they can talk like they want. They literally, like, went and they know what the most thing that hurts me, and they started fucking making fun of me by that thing. Oh, what's up, nigga? We are hanging out without you. Like, yeah, it felt some crazy. Like, oh, I don't, like, you can convince yourself that you don't need friends, etc. But that thing won't help you with nothing. Will only, like, put fucking, or just suppress those emotions and those feelings, because suppression and, like, to push away those negative feelings will not let them go away, just like when you push the desire of watching porn. So that's why you distract yourself by multiple girlfriends, or distracting yourself by video games or wherever. You distract yourself from a bad thing by using a bad thing, which has never been the solution from the first place. I wrote down what I told you now in a piece of paper, and I asked myself, why I'm saying, like, holy fuck, those dogs. I miss my dog. Oh. Yeah, so basically, like, oh fuck. Like, basically, yeah, as I told you, I wrote down all the things that I told you right now. Like, I'm getting my sunlight now, so I wrote down all the things that I told you right now, and I asked myself, like, why I'm thinking why I'm thinking like this, why I'm feeling like that. Like a normal person won't feel the way that I feel when he's gonna see his best friend hanging out with somebody else. Like maybe usually most of people, or the majority, most of majority mass will feel like the same way as me, because they were coping with porn, with those negative feelings. Because if I was in another, like if I was back then when I was 15 or 16, if I saw them hanging out without me, I would probably use porn so I can suppress those feelings. Because porn never were way was a sign of high appetite, high libido, or a healthier sexual being. It's just that you want to try to make the nurses um, go away. You just suppress them for by temporary relief. I asked myself that question, and I said, I wrote down all the bad experience. Like I asked myself, what was the experiences that made me think about myself like that? Because I can't be like my whole life I'm gonna live with a fucking burden on my back. I can't. Like I'll only live once, and even if it's that burden is real, I'll try myself to convince myself it's not real. But in the real world, you can't change anything, because just because you, I don't know, multiple girls rejected you back then, it doesn't mean that they need to reject you anymore. Because if you switch cities, if you were, for example, living in city A and you went to city B, and you try to make like what they told you all the time, your parents, when you grow up, you need to change your town, because it's not about the town itself, or there is no many opportunities as they think or you think you are. It is just because that you need to create this new identity away from others people gaze, others people how they gonna fucking consider you, or they gonna tell you like a bad person or an arrogant person because you try to let that new identity emerge, so you can achieve your goals, whether they are like sexually or like just hookups, you know and yeah, like I asked myself that question. I wrote down that the experiences that made me feel like that is the fear of missing out that my friends had, like teaching my brain. Like my brain just learned that experience that I'm not a worthy person. I had bad negative narratives. Like when I started working down those things, I started having those negative narratives. Like you're not worthy. You're not worthy. That's why they treat you like that or something like that. But you know what? I didn't spend my last year or last 2 years like a fucking small dick person to get treated like way just because I'm someone who's worthless and dumb. In fact, I'm so fucking intellectual. In fact, I'm so fucking knowledgeable. In fact, I found nobody I can relate to, anybody of my friends who dream like me, or they just fucking follow the fucking script, what their parents told them, what the fucking society told them. It doesn't make sense. I have a different version. I'm creative. Like I'm not talking in front of people and telling myself that I'm worthy. I'm talking with conviction. I'm talking with conviction because I spent the last year, like today is gonna be exactly like after 3 weeks. It will be less. It will be exactly a year ago when I started reading books, and 2 years ago when I started consuming Hamza. Like just me. Like I think I'm the only person in Layun City who consumes Hamza Ahmed. Which is a self-improvement. Like many, like not only Hamza Ahmed, but just basically, like intellectual content instead of fucking using Snapchat and this stuff. So the reason why I felt in that way, it wasn't because I usually don't feel that way, to be honest. Like the friend that I mentioned before, he's someone I'm emotionally attached to him because he's the last person who knew a brother that died. Like my brother died when he was young, and he was the only person, him and his brother, who's younger than him with 1 year, that they knew my brother. And because of that, because they knew someone who I really loved, which was my brother, the things that I couldn't give to my brother who passed away, I give it to them. And when I see him with another friend, it's like I see my brother with someone else, as if my brother faked his death when he was young just because he wants me to get out of his ass because I'm so annoying, so he can new people. It's not an insecurity, but it's a wound. It's a scar that I had. And once you understand once you notice the fucking emotions, the negative emotions, and you try to dig deeper into, you find the root cause that may you feel and think about yourself in that way. It is the time when you can reframe that belief. So the next time when I'm gonna see someone else that I appreciate so much with another person, I won't say like, oh fuck, I'm worthless. Or like to be honest, like as a side point, I've never told somebody that he's a fucking fake friend just because I'm not a fucking small dick person to say that about someone else. You know, like it doesn't make sense, to be honest, even to me. You know, because I don't want to get into that fucking thing. It's so fucking annoying. I need this fucking script because I talk too much. But as I was saying, I will never say that you are a bad person because you hang out with someone older than me. Like, I'm not telling you that because I was thinking like that and I changed it recently, but I feel like everybody except me feel that way. Like, not everybody, like there is a few percentage, you know, and they're just so fucking dumb. And after I dig down and I found the root cause of my negative self-image, I reframed it. Instead of I'm gonna tell myself I'm worthless, I'm bad, I don't have friends, I'm lonely, I'm just gonna say I'm saying yes to new opportunities. I'm saying yes to the new self-identity that I wanna be. I'm saying yes to the person that I wanna become and the outcomes that I wanna have. So it's not a no. Like, it's not that I'm saying no to my friends. I'm saying yes to new opportunities and thus new tier of friends, higher quality friends. Because you attract what you are, you know. And the reason why I cannot emerge with my current friends, because I'm not that old person anymore. I changed. Oh, but you're so arrogant. Yeah, stick your dick into your ass, bitch ass. Yeah, and that's my explanation that I had yesterday. And even if it's not right, even if it's something else that is totally opposite of what I concluded yesterday, does it really make sense? Is your goal to fucking find a logical explanation, or to have the outcome that you want? If you want the outcome that you want, then just fucking just lie to yourself and repeat it as much as you can until until it becomes your truthness. Because it doesn't make sense, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not telling you that all the time you should like fucking fake your old experiences so you can be who you want to be. Like, sure, self-reflection, like a cognitive, like rational, like logical self-reflection is something that crucial, that makes you a reflexive person and thus distinguish it from others, distinguish for other fucking average people. But what I'm saying is, if you just fucking want the fucking pussy, then just ask for it, you know. Like, don't ask like, oh, she's been like, sure, if you're not in a serious relationship, or if you just want hookups, like if you just want a fucking real serious or marriage, then sure, don't go by my advice. But it is just a theory, you know. Like, you want just to fucking hook up, and you want to fuck the girl, and when the girl opened her legs, you found out that she's not a virgin. What, you're gonna lift her? You're gonna say that you're a hoe? Bitch ass, you asking for the hoe. Bitch ass, you asking for the pussy. You're not asking for something serious. The same thing here. We don't care about the fucking... We're not here to fucking discuss about our fucking gay ass feelings or emotions. We're here to fucking reframe them for the sake of something bigger, which is our goals, and to achieve them. Because you only fall into the level of your self-image. Or, no. You only rise into the level of your self-image, you know? So, that's something that I learned yesterday, and today what I'm grateful for because yesterday I saw, like, what I was grateful yesterday, to be honest, I realized today is I saw my closest friend yesterday with his other friend, which made me question myself, like, why I'm feeling that way, why I'm feeling like envy into him, which was never envy into him. Instead of fucking just suppressing that emotion until I watch porn yesterday, and tomorrow is Ramadan. I'm gonna feel shame and guilt. But today I'm feeling fulfillment and confidence. So you need to run by the experience of fuck this event, which you just like, you know what, fuck it, I won't fucking watch porn. I will know why. I know why I'm feeling that way, you know, because you really don't need knowledge. You just need you just fucking need a mind, you know, because we are humans all the same, you know. We're not the first people who face this problem and change this, you know. It's like we wait for something, for a miracle to happen that just will make us think differently about ourselves without making any actionable step, which will never be the answer. So you need to rub your pair of balls and with a fucking aggression, with a masculine, healthy aggression, to say, you know what, fuck you and fuck me and fuck this world. I will never fucking settle for less, because I'm only living once, and I will try to make out of this life the best, because I only live once. And fuck you if you don't fucking like if you're gonna fucking stare at me with your gaze about this new self-image that I want to create. Like, that message can be also like directed to your mom, because if I talk about my mom, I remember when I was younger, before I knew nothing like self-approval, when I tried to be someone new, it's like she's gonna suppress me a little bit, you know, like I don't give a fuck about her. She's dumb also by her nature, especially she's a woman. She's a emotional person rather than logical. I didn't have a dad to tell her, no, you don't need to destroy his self-confidence or this stuff. But yeah, fuck them both. No one was there. See you.